What's going on, y'all? I want to kind of talk y'all through my matches. This is something new for me, especially because it's Tekken. I'm not too confident in my Tekken skills, even though I used to play a lot. But this is a whole new game now. But just jumping in, as you can see, I learned how to wave dash. It's not like a real wave dash in my opinion, but nonetheless, it looks cool. And it kind of mixed a lot of people. I think at this point I was learning how to calm down a bit, but at the same time I went in a whole lot. It's something I gotta work on still, but in some situations you can just force offense, like in that mix right there, where he goes into soul zone. So looking at it, I don't do correct punishes, but I am noticing that he's scared and he seems like he doesn't know the matchup. So I kind of, if you saw earlier when I had my back turn and I did the back two, I was kind of testing the waters and see what he would do in reaction. It's a great move too with your back turn. Okay. So I always think to myself, if they're on the ground too long, I should do a back three, because if they stand up and they didn't roll away and they actually block it, you're pretty plus. So you have a nice advantage and nice options to do it. That was a fairly fast, like, this is my playstyle though, I'm just aggressive. And I only calm down when I think I need to calm down, which isn't too much, but it makes me lose a lot, so I should be done. But this is a pretty good game. I was using some Tekken 5 knowledge. I taught my friend how to play Feng Wei, but Feng Wei has so much more now, and it's just kind of difficult for me when they use the new one. So right there, as you can see, when they have their back turn, you got to have a combo ready. Most of the time I ended with a, not ended, but after you launch to flip them, I use back 2-3-2. So the second match is when I come back. Look, what do I do? Okay, I saw that he was just as impatient as I. So when you see those situations and you think to go to press, that cartwheel flip is a pretty good move at distance. It's still pretty dangerous, though, especially if they know how to punish it. One thing that I've incorporated into my gameplay a bit more is using armor moves when I think to go to press. And right there, I just got lucky. I didn't even know it was going to happen. But I remember that the back turn 3-4, 3 in that string is like 10 frames, so it's pretty fast. And you see right there how he fell for the low? That's like legacy stuff. I feel like he's not prepared for this matchup, because that's legacy stuff that nobody should be getting opened up by, in my opinion. Even though I get opened up by it too sometimes. But I think in a long set, he would have figured it out. Yeah, and he was just kind of, I guess he was ready to attack as much as I am. His Feng Wei is very strong, and he has so much offense that sometimes you can just get away with doing that. And I should have been pressing after that down one right there. A lot of times you'll see me try to interrupt and then with the down one and then try to get another move in afterwards. But I don't think you should do that every time. I think you should take your time and like observe the situation where you can get the advantage. And right there is when I confirm something. He likes to do high moves in a couple of situations. In this Feng Wei, of course he's going to do a high move. So that flip, the quarter circle forward 4 is bait. But then here, check this out. I'm plus, I'm -3, but you see that? That connected because I dropped it though. That connected because he's -3, so I have a choice of sidestepping, seeing if they know the matchup, keep mashing, or if they try to press something that's almost as fast, like a jab, it's going to be high, so that move goes over high. That's why I did it. Trying to bait something out, trying to catch him, and I did, but I wasn't ready, which was a shame. This is a pretty good match versus this Steve. I've gotten kind of used to Steve starting to match off like he did with that back stance. And what I like doing is chasing after him sometimes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it helps me establish my range that I like to play in. Because most of the time out of the stance, they press something like that. So that's why I did that army move. All right. It just worked out in my favor. I was excited about that too. You'll see me use that heat engager sequence a lot, where I send in the clones. And I thought I was going to switch sides with him, but I guess he had his back turn, so did he. That was a good example of spacing. If you saw, I had my back turn with the down back 2 move, and instead of switching, like doing back turn again, I felt like he was going to do a high attack, and I messed up. I felt like he was going to do a high attack, so I did down back to switch around. And I got clipped. Don't ever do that move. I need to stop doing that move and do more down forward 1. But no. So the whole explanation about that is I was hoping he'd do more jabbing strings to where he starts off high. But then when I got hit with his Sonic move, whatever, down forward 12, I think it is. I don't know what it is now. That let me know that he doesn't jab a lot, or as much as I wanted him to. So me trying to do the down forward 3 after the clones was a mistake. Now I'm just lighting him up. And just do it. So my idea around that, I was thinking I'm +1 or 2. I might as well do this because if he does rage art, I'll win the situation. Or if he doesn't do anything, I'll just get the plus frame. Sending the clones. I like doing that sequence because it builds your drive gauge a lot. Alright, and I think he's done. Because that whole situation, it forces the mix. But you could also like not do anything. I didn't care if I got hit with the rage art because I had so much life. So I just pressed the 2 option out of Soul Zone. And I used the throw there because we hadn't thrown each other the whole match. So I figured, hey, let me throw this in for the last move. If he breaks it, I don't care. Because it's still early. Oh, this was a really good game too. I like this Brian player. He was a bit too hasty. Like he really wanted that back 1. He gets it eventually. Look at this. Resplat. That is beautiful. I love that. And I dropped that, which kind of made me mad. Yeah, he didn't fall for it twice. Now, me being impatient, which I shouldn't be doing, caused me to get hit. So what's this situation? I think he comes back because I wasn't secure in my defense. See, sometimes when I'm moving a lot, and I've used a lot of movement, or I'm used to using movement, I end up getting clipped, and that's what happens to me a whole bunch. I lose a lot of matches from that. That was a situation where pressing down 1 really messed me up. I'm doing that combo for wall push, and if you see, I wave dash from a distance because then it kind of throws people off and they don't want to move anymore, and it kind of gets in their head somewhat too, I feel. So check this out. You see me use back 1? Okay, I figured out how to use back 1. It's a slower move and they can duck it, but you use it with your jab, which is 10 frames, your down forward 1, which is like 13 or 14 frames, and you use back 1 because they're going to try to duck if you use back 1 and jab a lot. But then if they get clipped by that down forward 1, you can confirm it to a 4, and it's a knockdown. And nobody likes getting hit with that. And for some reason, people like pressing between that move too. But that 2-2 is really fast, especially because the second 2 is a mid. And right there, I caught him in movement with my down forward 1. And then I counter hit that. And it's over right here. This does so much. I'm so happy he can splat off. I mean, he can cause an environmental initiation off of that. I thought it was going to kill. But yeah, if you notice in this match, I use a lot more down forward 1 as opposed to trying to use down forward forward, which you shouldn't be using as much. I don't know why I like these. Alright, so starting off, I'm a bit more cognizant on my patience. And I start off with a side step because I hate obstacle players and I'm really scared of them. My defense always fails against them because they're more defensive than me, so it starts to go too much. But then it worked out in my favor. Everything was going according to plan. I could start doing less of that sequence where when my back turns from that situation, I'll do forward 4-1 into soul zone, and I need to stop that. I should start doing more mids, and I do more mids in this match. Actually, you'll see. I also use a lot more down forward 1-4 in this match, which is good. Now right there. And right here, I'm just trying to end it so I don't have to deal with any other strings. And I'm getting open. I got scared and I tried to do 2 armor moves that failed. So I changed it up right here. Now this situation wasn't too bad, but you don't want to be down forward. If he had blocked that, he would have got a way better punch. So what do I do now? I can't remember. I didn't punish that correctly. But if you saw, I used forward 3 from back. It's pretty good on block. And it's pretty fast. So, right there, I popped my heat burst. So I can have armor through his next move. It worked out for me too. He wasted his rage art. I was patient waiting for that. And then I successfully got a back swing blow. And ended it with down forward. He just risked it all. If he had blocked that, he could have punished me. Okay, so right here, I just wanted it to end. I shouldn't have been doing that. I should have stuck to my original game plan. Alright, I was on the phone, I think. That's why I did that combo. It had rung. It rang, and I looked down at it, and I started talking. So here's what I need. I don't want to deal with the string, so I just did a armor move. Went into this same sequence that I like using a lot, and I like using full forward 4 sometimes as a game because it somewhat advances and people like to duck low and it hits mid, and I think it has them with their head up, so they're on their stomach, and it's kind of hard to get up from that situation. Oh, this June player was a bit different from a lot of June players because she didn't go into that 1-2 then slight pause into a stance too much. And normally that's how I get June players, but they didn't do that. They used a lot of stuff that I didn't know what to do against. Like right there, I didn't know that was -12. He did it to me a couple of times too. I went ahead and did that short combo because the wall was nearby, but I couldn't see it. I just knew it was there. I think he used some strings that I wasn't familiar with. There's one that ends with a low, and it can also end with a mid, but both are punishable. And that move was good. That heat engager right there, that move was good because it's middle and she sidestep. It reminds me of Dragunov's move. And right there I was noticing it was going in too much, so the cartwheel worked. I was happy about that. This is my new ender. Now, if I'm not confident in doing a wall combo, to get open from soul zone. I don't know why I did that low. I can't tell you why. I don't know. I can't remember why I thought low. Because it's pretty risky. Okay, so I was not prepared for either of those. And I kept thinking to myself, wait for that back 3, but I got clipped by it. Because I think you can punish the back 3 with a couple of moves. So there was one of the strings I was talking about. He ended it with a low. And you could tell from him mashing down 1, he wants to keep the aggression up. So that's why I did that back swing right now. And I think I actually used back 4-4, like the plus one in this, and it worked out for me. Yeah, because he wanted to press right there. Now, check this out. I thought I was able to interrupt him. Do not try that unless you have an arm move. As you see, it's not gonna work out well for you. So if I play again and it happens, I need to think to myself, don't press it again. Or don't try to interrupt it. And right there, I was hoping he would duck. He got clipped. I don't know if he ducked, but he fell for the middle into the launcher. And then he got hit again, moving. Do I win right here? Oh no, I remember what happened. I used down forward forward. And I messed up. So here was my thought process. Down forward forward takes off a good amount of damage. It's slow, but it catches people that like to duck, and I think to myself, has a slight delay. Let me just go ahead and use it. They'll think it's a low. Well, he did rage art. So I kept that in mind too. And I love doing this combo. Only reason he didn't see that is probably because he was thinking of going in. And he's dead right here. See? He tried to wake up with a 4, even though he was on his belly. And that's a slower wake up when you press 4. I'm sorry, with a 3, with a sweep. So I was able to get him with the down forward 4. Alright, so this cool guy here, he was a Tekken King. I played him a couple other times prior, and he was super aggressive, like too aggressive. So I kind of knew what to do against him. He fell for a lot of armor attacks, and he fell for a lot of bait. But I mean, after a couple of games, he kind of figured it out and was beating. Like, he just overpowered me with the aggression. Starting off, I got whooped. As you can tell, I just wasn't able to handle it. So he fell for that. So because he's so aggressive, I held it. I didn't do anything. I held those plus 14 frames and caught him. So I thought to myself, surely he's not going to do that again, right? Right? We'll see. I don't know. Yeah, he continually opened up with every different fast attack that Law had. He opened up each match with that. And whenever he felt like he wasn't going to have the advantage, he used armor moves. And he always finished that move. I don't know why he did that. It's shame on me. He probably saw me do 4-4, 3-4. But I think 4-4, 3-4. I thought it was going to kill him. I thought it was going to take off enough damage. I almost did. And right there, that was just his bad, being too patient. Is this like a clean sweep? I think it's a clean sweep. I don't think he gets one. Yeah, he doesn't get one. He goes straight into it, and he relies on that aggression. So I use that just to switch it up. Now I'm waiting for him to do something. Right here, this is where I'm waiting for him to do something, so I can clip him on it. This was pretty fast, actually. Yeah, I'm still waiting. It's still okay. I should have punished him correctly. But I went to my favorite go-to move. I don't know why I like doing that move so much. I need to stop doing it.
You win. My ninjutsu has evolved to a new level.
So this one is my promotion match to Tekken King. I was kind of scared because it was raining. I already fought someone and lost the promotion chance. So I figured I'd take it a bit more calmly. He didn't do enough electrics for me. Like, he didn't punish me enough, and he didn't threaten me, so I didn't feel like he had him unless he was at a very neutral situation. So that kind of had me want to go in but not press anything. You know, just get myself close to him, but make sure I block. So he punished me with that, and that's one thing I was searching for the whole match, the full forward 2 to the stance to the 3. Get some plus frames. Now when you get the plus frames into soul zone and you test the waters, you see if they like blocking low or mid. I started off with the mid right there because I didn't feel he had anything fast enough to stop me. Right there I tried to stop him because I seen him whiff, but don't ever try to stop the move that he just did. That little kick string. So I got really lucky right here. I told myself I need to calm down and not press after everything. You saw me get the down one, I didn't press. I check out what I did. I didn't go into my normal stuff after the down one. I saw him whiff, activated my heat, caught him lacking, and I giggled right there because even during the match I laughed because he fell off. the stage environment caused me to win. And he fell off and I was able to finish him. So right here, I tried to test the waters. He was still blocking low. So I said, you know what? Let me go mid for the majority of the match. Hope he pressed something, but he didn't. Observe him. Okay. Then I'm going mid because he's been blocking low this whole match. And there you have it. Forcing 50-50s all the way to Tekken King. This is probably my best match because I was a bit calm. But I hope y'all enjoyed it.
Round one. Fight.
As I thought, you are no ninja.